Well, hello there. And I could see that every day unexpected things happen. I was working on another poem, created it into a song, and was going to present it to you this evening, maybe tomorrow in the daytime, wherever you may be. But I had a special request from the family of a dear friend. You see, he's been incarcerated for a ridiculous amount of time. And for the last 2 months, the family has accumulated different letters, recommendations, numerous people from pastors to law enforcement to try to get him released by parole this month. Well, he went to parole and they denied him. So she was sad, and I said, you know what? Let me make a little story that concerns not only you, but probably many, many people in this country and others. So I'm going to play for you what I dictated in a letter to her.
In a particularly large California state prison that holds more than 4,000 inmates, a small physical space is my friend's domain. It truly seems to him as if it contains his lonely heart, and also as if the desolate atmosphere is slowly beginning to crush his very soul. The chains at times he has had to wear are as dull metal jewelry, leaving bruises and scars that adorn his hands and feet. The tall and cemented walls are like blankets that keep him warm throughout each night. Sadly, the first thing he sees when he awakes is 4 walls encased in iron and steel. Like his emotions and feelings, he is not allowed to express himself honestly, knowing that they would be taken by those around him as a sign of human weakness. Prison has been his teacher, which has taught him many life lessons, like the price one has to pay for not being free. As one of its many students, he has been taught to be strong within his private solitude, to help himself maintain his sense of identity and sanity. A daily reminder that he cannot cry, lest he begin to slowly die. Deeper still, beneath the ache, beneath the silence, there is one who sees not the guards, not the warden, but the God who walks behind every locked door, who doesn't need keys to enter a heart, whose presence cannot be banned or surrounded by cement. He is the unseen companion, the comforter in the shadows, the voice that speaks when a man forgets his own, even when the room feels so small, when the silence feels final, when the tears must be swallowed. He is there, closer than breath, and in him, even the captive soul finds a flicker of freedom. This prison, through all these years, has played the roles of both mother and father. That is, until he realized. Prison has worn many faces. It scolded him like a father and rocked him like a mother. It was hard when it had to be and silent when it chose to be. It raised him in the absence of warmth. It taught him discipline through delay and survival through solitude. And like a cruel instructor, it fed him lessons he never asked for, about regret, anger, about silence, about time that does not seem to move. Walls became his guardians' chains, his counselors, the echo of his own breath, a nightly sermon. But through one simple prayer, asking Jesus to come into his life, he began to understand something deeper, something not written in cement walls, but engraved in spirit. That though man may be caged, the soul is not forgotten. For Scripture says, when my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. And take him up. He did. Not out of the cell, but out of despair. He learned that mercy and grace can slip through bars, that the Lord is near to the brokenhearted, even when the world calls them convicts. So now he sees it clearly. Prison was never the end. It was the wilderness before the promised land. Not a sentence, but a path of personal tribulations, to return to the one who never turned away. And one day, though those walls may never fall, his gate shall open wide for him. And at last he will be free, no longer denied the long wait to justice sought for all these years. This liberty through Jesus Christ finally brings genuine satisfaction to this prisoner's silent cry. He knows in his heart of hearts that he truly was innocent and wrongly accused of the crime for which he was convicted of. Wrongful convictions over time. Courts have exonerated or dismissed convictions against 3,000 Californians who collectively lost over 1,300 years of freedom. The Innocence Program reports helping free more than 300 innocent individuals in California. As of 2045, the Innocence Project screens approximately 2,000 claims annually. A government survey shows that between 4 and 6% of people incarcerated in U.S. prisons are actually innocent. 1 in 20 cases result in a wrongful conviction.
Well, there you have it. The scrollers are going to scroll on, but maybe you might know somebody that happened to be in that position. So this goes out to all the families of all the people that shouldn't be where others have put them. God bless you. Be safe. And I hope to come back with a song for you soon.